Hello, I'm Jillian, and today I'm going to make a cake. Yay! So first you'll need cake mix. So the thing about cake mix is it gives you all of the instructions on the back, so you don't have to know anything. So the first step is to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. So we're going to do that.
Good thing we have an oven.
Yeah. So I think it's bake and then yes, start. There we go, in the lower oven, because that's the better part of the oven.
Oh, you have two ovens.
Yeah, see how it's larger? And now it's actually 350 degrees, because originally that would be a day or a degree for every day in the year. We know it's 365 now, but it actually used to be 350. Don't quote me on that. Anyways, so the next part is to grease the sides and bottom of the pan.
Can I ask what kind of cake this is?
Oh, right, yeah, this is a spice cake. It's a really, really good kind of cake.
Perfectly moist spice cake. This is not a sponsored video.
No, it's not. It should be though.
Uh-huh.
But
that sounds familiar.
yeah. So then we get the pan, and then so this part you just take like your grease or whatever we use.
What is that, lard?
I have no idea. I'm pretty sure that we found this like just in the basement somewhere though, and it just works really good for cakes.
Very hygienic.
Oh yeah, it's very hygienic. You should always
getting low on
use
paper towels there.
See. Yeah. Then you just fold a paper towel like this, pick it up, pick up some amount. That's a little bit much. Yeah.
So is this something you do often? Do you cook occasionally?
I mostly make banana bread, but I made a cake today because
Well, you haven't made it, yeah. Well, by the time they see this video, yeah.
I'm making a cake today because today is a very special day. Yeah, you make cakes for special occasions. That's because special occasions really like cakes.
And it's my birthday, right?
No. It's Mother's Day.
Yeah, it's Mother's Day. Although by the time people watch this, it will not be.
It will maybe be your birthday. No, I'm kidding. That's way too much in the future. So then, yeah.
Is it your birthday today? Let us know in the comments.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, don't mean to hijack your...
No, it's fine. So the next part is we gotta mix everything together in the bowl. So that's where all these instructions up top come in handy. So we're gonna need 1 cup of water. We got a nice cup here. I'm gonna fill it up with water.
Oh.
I think I'm looking at the wrong side. No, I'm not. There it is. So this part's really cool. Water likes to lie to you a lot, so you have to get down level with it to see if it's at the right level.
It likes things.
To lie. Yeah, water has like thoughts and stuff. If have you not seen Frozen 2? Anyways, so then yeah, you put that in. Boom, water.
Is that? Yeah.
Yeah. Also cake mix. I forgot about that.
I was gonna say, I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm a really bad cook.
I'm not the best either. That's my reason.
Do you need to cut that open?
No, I can probably rip it.
Oh, jeez.
I'm very strong. That's one thing I'm known for is my strength.
Yes, I'm sure. Do you want to get scissors? Oh, you got it.
I've made a very small hole in it. Scissors is a good idea. Yes.
Okay. I think there's a pair right here.
I actually won like the strength championships in kindergarten, and that's why I'm so weak. Is because I realized I was too strong, and I had to become more weak to integrate into normal society.
You peaked in kindergarten.
Yeah, I peaked in kindergarten. Yeah, in strength. Yeah.
And
in personality.
It was intimidating people. Oh,
yeah, people were terrified of me. They were running away from me in droves. I was like Godzilla, like stomping down the playground. So the next,
you still are, I think. You just knocked that over.
Yeah. So the next part is oil. So that's 1/3 cup of vegetable oil.
Oh, I thought you meant like motor oil.
Yeah, you can put that in a cake too. I'm just not sure it'll turn out.
No one will eat it.
Yeah, no one will eat it.
Or if they do, they'll not survive.
Yeah, probably not.
Now, does oil like to trick us too?
Yeah, you got to get down level with all kinds of liquid. They're very sneaky. There you go. So now you can see that it's at the 1/3 level. Because if you're below it, it'll look like it's above the line.
Okay.
Even if it's not, and if you're above, it'll look like it's below or above the line. I can't tell. I don't know how this works. Then you just pour it in.
It just runs right off.
Yeah, because oil is special.
Okay.
Like that.
That's the science behind oil. It's special.
Yeah. So then you get the eggs, and here's the fun thing about eggs, is sometimes eggs turn out to be bad eggs. You split them open and there's like blood inside and stuff.
Blood.
So, yeah, I don't know. I've just heard stories. So you put them in a smaller bowl first. So we need 3 eggs for this. This way you can make sure your egg is okay.
I've seen gross eggs where there's like, there's veins, and that means a chick was trying to grow inside.
Yeah. And then you can also check and see if you have shells.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really good at cracking eggs.
Yeah. So this is like a really good way to.
So you're putting them all. For some reason, I thought you'd put all 3 eggs, and I was.
It's too small.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I'm terrible at this. Look.
Oh yeah, you made like an egg cave.
I do that sometimes when I.
It's okay.
I normally just.
That one seems to be alright.
Yeah, most eggs nowadays look pretty normal and good because of the. I think it's like something about the way they handle chickens now. I don't know, or eggs or whatever. I don't know what they do.
I think they intimidate them.
Yeah.
They say if you lay any weird eggs, you are fired.
Mhm. And when you're a chicken, you really don't want to get fired. I have to throw these shells.
Yeah, we're not going to show the garbage can area. It's a bit of a disaster over there. See, the reason this looks so clean is we just put everything on the counters that you can't see.
I'm going to rinse my hands off because having egg on your
hands, yeah. There is that expression, egg on your face. I've heard that. Egg on your face means like you something blew up on you, like,
yeah,
I believe.
Eggs are so gross, though. But what do you call it? Then you just mix them together, yeah. I have a spatula for this.
Oh, you don't use a spoon? Or an egg beater? Or?
I prefer to use, well, the first step is just mixing it. Then the next part is, like, you're supposed to, like, use a mixer. But I spoke to my mother, and she said that you can use a whisk, too. It just takes longer.
So we're just going to go the more organic approach.
Yep. Yep. For the.
Well, why use electricity when you can use your super strength that you've been bragging up so much?
Yeah, really. So yeah, then you just gotta stir this together. The cool thing about spatulas is they can scrape things really well. Also, so that's why it's better to use a spatula than a spoon. But also, spatulas are just way cooler. They make you look cooler.
So is it normal at this point for this to look like this?
Yeah. What do you call it? The thing is people typically, they used to bury frogs in this, and you could tell frogs like to live in a very, like, swamp-like environment. So you can see, like, the...
Oh, I thought you meant bury them at the end of their life. You mean, like...
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. See, then you would take the frogs out before anything bad happened to the frogs.
I worry about frogs when it's cold. We had some nice spring weather, and then it got cold, and I said, what about the frogs? And no one really had any good answers for me.
Yeah, but they like to play in cake batter.
Okay.
And it makes the batter more flavorful. But we don't have any frogs nearby, so I couldn't put them in the batter.
It makes the batter more flavorful?
Yeah.
Like frog flavored?
Frog flavored. Frogs are very, very good for baking. It's like a science. You got chemical
So you
reactions.
draw certain patterns here?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, it sounds like we preheated.
Hooray! It took all my willpower doing
So
that.
you're trying to please the cake gods by putting certain patterns on here. Hope we get a good cake.
Yeah.
All right.
So then we can scrape this off, like, because, like, you wash your hands before you do this.
Oh, okay.
That's
yes.
important.
Oh, this part. Okay.
Then that helps you get just all the rest
Right.
off. So then, yeah, this is the whisk part. So this is where super strength comes in.
I see. Is that difficult?
A little bit. Like I said, I had to weaken myself after kindergarten.
So the idea here is to get a lot of air bubbles inside the cake.
Yeah, because you know how when you eat cake, it's all airy and fluffy inside.
It's like bread.
If you don't whisk this at all, it just doesn't happen.
So you've been whisking for a minute or two. We cut out here.
Yeah.
So.
takes about 2 minutes to whisk. If you're, or not to whisk, to actually beat it. But like I said, my mom said that whisking is good. So probably good for my arm strength.
The scissors don't go into the cake, so maybe we'll move those.
No, those go into your knee, actually.
No, they go into your knee, apparently. If you're not sure what we're joking about, Jillian had a knee injury involving scissors in, was that 2019?
Yeah, we celebrated the anniversary just
last
year.
Anniversary.
Yeah, like last year in 2020.
Yeah.
So
Jillian kind of fell, and there was a pair of scissors there.
So yeah, that had to have been 2019.
Yeah. So clean your rooms.
2019? I don't know.
The lesson learned was the floor is not a good place to store scissors.
Yeah, it's
nor is your knee.
Oh yeah, definitely not. 10 out of 10 would not recommend.
The oven just keeps making weird noises. I'm a little frightened. What's that mean?
Oh yeah, the oven likes to click sometimes to let you know that it's just there and waiting for you. Because it's actually, when it's off, it's asleep, and then you wake it up, and then immediately it's hungry, you know, for cake. Except it actually just eats like the cake, like fumes, you know, like the smell that cake makes. Yeah, everyone's favorite part. And that way, like, it gets to benefit from warming it up.
I see.
But like, you know, like your mouth is warm. It's just like that, but with an oven.
You can't argue with that.
Good scientific logic and reasoning. That looks about good, I think.
Can I try it?
There's eggs in it. When there's raw eggs in it, you don't want to eat it.
No, I meant, can I try whisking it?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, so I did try it, and I was impressed, actually, at how strong you are. That is quite thick.
Yeah.
This is almost like the consistency of, and it looks like peanut butter, too.
Yeah, it's like watered down peanut butter a little bit.
You sure it's not peanut butter?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It smells like not peanut butter.
Perfectly moist spice cake. All right.
Okay.
So what's the next step here?
So the next step is to pour it into the pan.
Ooh.
So this is where you're gonna want.
I'm gonna move this in. Does that help you, or?
Once again, we gotta draw patterns with the whisk.
Oh yes. Appease the cake gods, or whatever I called them.
Yeah, I think that's what you called them. I think that's about right. They don't really have a name. So then you just want to rinse off your whisk because you're done with it.
Okay.
Don't worry, the fairies in the dishwasher will take care of it.
Oh, yeah.
And you can.
I load the dishwasher, by the way.
Yeah, no, like the fairies in the dishwasher.
Oh, okay.
Who do you think cleans your dishes in your dishwasher? Do you think it could just get that clean just by spraying it with some water? No.
I assumed it was some sort of ghost, but you're saying fairies. Okay.
Yeah, they're the only things tiny enough to live in there.
This is true.
So you pick up.
You drop everything.
The thing. I think you're supposed to pour it in about the middle so it gets like level.
There's still quite a bit of batter in there, so.
That's what the spatula's for.
Okay, so the bowl, you got out as much as you could.
Yep.
There's always some residue, but.
Now we're just spreading it to the corners.
As best we can, or you can.
As best I can.
I take no credit.
I'm so good at this.
Okay, ooh, got some on the side there.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
And then what? And you just pop it in the oven?
Yeah, and then we pop it in the oven for how long?
Well, this is a 13 by 9 dish, so 23 to 28 minutes according to that.
You're supposed to put it in at the lowest amount, just because if you don't know.
Okay, moment of truth. Is it going into the oven?
Yeah, we just need oven mitts.
What do you need oven mitts? It's cold.
I do it because I'm very clumsy.
Oh, so the grippers for you.
Yeah. If you're putting in the oven, you want like stuff with like this.
Okay.
Be safe. I do it because I'm clumsy and I might accidentally touch something.
Okay. I will stay out of your way.
Yeah. So then you want to make sure no pets are trying to climb into the oven.
Yes, that has happened. Well, they've tried. Miska tries to get to the food.
Yeah, and accidentally cooking an animal is no fun. So then.
Not for the animal either.
Yeah. We put that in and we set the timer for what
23 to 28 minutes.
23 minutes it is. So that
timer.
Timer. 3.
Start.
Yay!
So, okay, the oven's beeping.
This time you definitely need gloves.
Ooh,
Even if you're...
it raised up. Careful. Is it done?
It's sizzling.
You put on the cooling. Can we hit the timer?
Yep.
Can we just hit the word timer? There we go. So now you're going to test it.
So actually, you have to wait for it to settle just a little bit before you can test it.
Oh, you've been testing it? Okay.
Yeah. So we're just going to test it. I think you're supposed to test near the middle. That looks pretty clean to me. Yeah, there's like a little bit, but it's not like gooey.
So that means it's good to go.
Yep. We now have to wait for this to cool for 15 minutes, and then around then we can ice it. Yep.
You're going to put ice on the cake?
No, you put icing on the cake.
Oh, that makes a little more sense.
I mean, you can freeze cake. That can happen too.
You forgot something, right?
You have to turn the oven off.
Well, you didn't really forget. You remembered it.
I didn't forget.
We just forgot to put it on camera. Yeah.
Alright, so the cake, it has cooled down now. We know this because the cake actually started to shiver, but we turned up the temperature a little bit. Now it's nice and warm again, but not too warm. That's
Poor
gonna
cake.
burn us. So now we get to frost the cake.
Okay. What is this kind of frosting?
This is cream cheese frosting.
Ooh.
So I think we just stab the frosting, and just stick it on, and then just spread it around.
With the back. And my thing, anytime I've ever frosted, is I tear the cake and there's crumbs in the frosting and it looks terrible. So how does one prevent this from happening?
Just be really careful.
Oh.
It just tore. It just tore. But yeah, try not to like lift your gloves up too much. It'll tear. Try not to stab the cake. That will obviously tear it. Just
I have a feeling it should be an easier way to ice a cake. Like, can't we just like, I don't know, drizzle it or I don't know.
Probably, but this is how we do this. I don't know. I'm very bad at this.
Should you ever use like whiteout to correct your mistakes?
No, that's not very edible.
Oh, it's toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm getting crumbs, just like you said.
Well, if I keep the camera far away, it looks great.
Oh, that's good. That's good to hear.
So we won't show you icing the entire cake, but we'll let
Yeah.
you finish here, and then we'll try the cake. Okay, you done with the icing?
Yep. Now we just have to stick some candles in it, set those candles on fire, and float this down the river.
I thought this was a Mother's Day cake.
Yeah,
Will
it
your
is.
mother be there, or is this...
Yeah.
I think you're lying, but maybe we should, before we do that, can we eat a slice or two just to see?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. Ooh, you're cutting the whole cake, huh?
I'm very capable of cutting cake. This is
Kickable.
something I'm definitely able to do with confidence.
It just glides through like butter.
These pieces are going to be very...
That's alright.
No, I'll leave them really big, actually.
Okay.
And then...
We have guest star Addie here.
If anybody wants a really big slice of cake, they can.
Wow.
And then these will be really tiny pieces of cake.
Okay. Here's...
So Jillian's totally capable abilities
Okay.
of cutting cake.
You gonna eat the cake?
Sure, why not?
Okay, hold it up. Let's see how it looks.
This cake.
Hey, it looks pretty good.
Sure. Then we just cut off a piece like that.
Oh, this is the how to eat cake segment. You're like, you just cut a piece off? How's it taste? Whoa!
Like cake.
Tastes like cake? Did you try yours?
No.
Honest assessment. It's good? Okay. Alright. Any outro?
Bye.
What happened to the you didn't have to watch and all that?
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. You really didn't have to. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
And that's just there's some really unusual sizes there.
I don't know what you're talking about. They're all completely the same size.